What's up, YouTube? It's the Big Kahuna back again with another video. And as you can see playing back here, Cameo. You know, one of those backwards compatibility type games. Yes, you can still record. You can still stream the game on Twitch. Yes, you can still do all that stuff. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. Let's get on to what the video is about. So, a couple days ago, I was watching The Red Dragon, who, by the way, does excellent videos. And he was talking about the Cortana coming to X1 in Windows 10 and talking about the features. I myself did a video talking about Cortana and the features that it brings to the X1 myself. But while I was watching his video, I also looked in the comment section. And there was people in the comment section going back and forth. Someone was upset because they just thought it wasn't fair because the only way you're going to get to use this feature is with the Kinect. And they thought that, you know, Microsoft should make it so you can use voice control through the headset. And for my XB1 brethren, just in case you don't know it, with the PS4, you don't actually need the camera. You can actually use a headset and give voice commands without the camera. So, unless you're going to stream with Ustream or Twitch, then it's like, what's the point of having the camera if you can do the voice controls with the headset? And I know, I hear you fanboys already. Nobody cares about the camera. Nobody cares about voice control. But anyway, moving on. So, the thing is, if you want to take advantage of Cortana, then you simply have to get yourself a Kinect. Go to eBay, go to a secondhand store, get a used one, or whatever. Find a friend that, you know, got the X1 when it first came out and doesn't use their Kinect. Ask them. I don't know. But here's the thing. If Microsoft, and I know they're not going to do this, I'm pretty sure they're not going to do this. Not 100%, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to do this. But if Microsoft comes out and makes it so you can do the voice controls through your headset, then they pretty much make the Kinect irrelevant. Because most people will say, well, if I can do voice controls through my headset, then why do I need a Kinect? Yes, the Kinect can do more than voice controls. But a lot of people will think that way. Well, if I can do the voice controls with this, then I don't need the Kinect. So, in a sense, Microsoft would be shooting themselves in the foot if they decide to go ahead and say, let's do the voice controls with the headset. It's the same way as if I've heard a lot of people that I know say, well, why can't Sony just go ahead and make the PlayStation backwards compatible like the X1, where you can just pop in the disc or re-download your, you know, digital game. The same thing. Sony went out and purchased Gaikai. They also went out and purchased OnLive. They spent a lot of money to make this streaming service so they could make money off of you paying to stream these backwards compatible games to your PlayStation 4. So, in a sense, if PlayStation says they can't do backwards compatibility, but Microsoft can, they could do backwards compatibility if they would. But if they did, they'd be shooting themselves in the foot. They would virtually render PlayStation Now as being irrelevant. Because if you had a choice to just stick the game in versus streaming and pay for the game, you'd say, I'm not going to pay for PlayStation Now. So that's why Sony will not do that, and that's why Microsoft won't do this. So if you want the full benefits of Cortana, you gotta get yourself a Kinect. Us people love the Kinect. And like I said, like us guys, you know, the guys that actually use their Kinect, that love their Kinect have been telling you for the longest time that you should get a Kinect, because everybody who's on the outside who doesn't own one wants to tell you that it sucks, it's trash, it's a gimmick. Now, I've said it many times, it's not for everyone, but you should at least give it a chance. And I will say this, shout out to my boy, the big homie Evil. He could tell you himself. The man has both systems, PlayStation 4, XB1. He loves his PlayStation 4 more. He had no idea what the Kinect could do. No idea. He had took it and put it up in the closet somewhere. As soon as I made a video, and I made that video just so he could see what it could do, guess what? The man uses his Kinect. Now, some people are still not going to care. And of course, there are people out there who say, well, every time I say this, it doesn't listen. I made a video on that too. If you're not saying the correct phrases, then yes, it's not going to listen. And yes, it does. You know, once in a blue moon, you might say something and it might not pick it up. But like I said, about 98% of the time, it works flawlessly for me. And I just think it's funny that it works for me perfectly, but everybody else seems to have so many problems with it. I gave the demonstration of how if I told it to go to Madden, that it wouldn't go, no matter how many times I said it. But then when you find out the correct phrase isn't Madden 15, but Madden NFL 15. So just imagine you get it, and you telling it to go to Madden 15, and it doesn't. The first thing you do is you get on Facebook, or you get on YouTube, or you do something and go, oh, this piece of trash doesn't work. But it's not the trash, it's you. Because you're not saying what you're supposed to be saying. Now, you want to do stuff through the headset. Just get yourself connected. Because I don't see Microsoft changing and saying, hey, let's give them what they want and do that. Because they would be shooting themselves in the foot. And they probably would piss off a whole bunch of people who invested in the Kinect and want to see them do more stuff with the Kinect. Now, Cortana coming is a good step with the Kinect. But anyway, as I always say, fanboys don't love their favorite system. They just hate yours. Peace.